us. Take home points. What will be the final outcome for Nigeria after a time-bound period of transitioning? Please drop in the comments. If you know what it is, answer us in comments. Our take-home point today is just this question, because we want our people to be part of the conversation. Even if you're watching this video later, even if you're watching it after we have dropped it, if you know the answer, please leave it in the comment, because we want to engage our people. We want you to be part of the conversation. If you're part of the conversation, you stop doing the wrong things. As we are trying to break down these things for our people, if you understand it, if you stop thinking anyhow and just understand it, one thing it will do is that you will stop doing wrong things that you're doing in the name of freedom. The second thing that is, you will stop dying, because you die because you're going to do the wrong thing. You get yourself so poor, so dejected, so depressed, so hopeless, because that's what the system wants to achieve. But if you understand what we're trying to teach here, at least you begin to fix yourself small, starting from your person, then your family, your community. You will begin to live again. Then gradually, you see how relaxed we are doing what we are doing, because we are doing the right thing. It's like a woman that is pregnant. She knows that after 9 months, she's going to have a baby. So she's coming and hoping, like her hope makes sense. But if somebody is not pregnant, like when they do a crypto pregnancy, it's a hopeless situation. Nigeria, as it is now, as constituted under the 1999 unitary constitution, is a hopeless setup, hopeless system. In where he came to make it hopeful. There's nothing you will do on this earth and in heaven to fix this hopeless Nigeria. Because it does not belong to you. Like you keep saying, is the colonial master's enterprise. It's a colony. It's not free yet. Stillbirth, dead child. What can you do with a child that came out dead? It's burial. So please don't allow sentiments. Don't go by sentiment, emotion. No, we don't want Africans to do that anymore. We want you to engage intelligently. And remember, we told you, it doesn't depend on the certificates you got from white man's school. Because there are people that got many degrees in white man's school, but their brain is coconut water that is inside it. Boom, 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 boom. So don't be intimidated by anybody speaking high English. We're not saying people should not speak English. Speak. English is just a language. It's not a judge of your IQ. It's just that if you speak it very well, that means you're speaking it very well. It's like if I'm speaking Igbo now. There are some people that speak Igbo better than myself. It just means that they speak very well. So it's just a language. English is just a language. It's not a test of your IQ. So don't come bamboozling us or trying to intimidate us with your English. It's okay that you're speaking it. God bless you. Thank you. Well done. Me, I'm speaking Igbo. Yoruba people speak Yoruba. Ijaw people speak their language. Ishekiri, everybody, we get our language. So you should be promoting us when we speak it very well too. So, but we are talking about IQ. Oboro. Akonuche. Your brain. So if you understand this conversation, if you sit down and just calm down, remove distractions, you will be part of the conversation. It will make sense. And we said, the first thing it will do is that it will begin to deliver you. Because if you are not delivered, you cannot deliver another person. You have to be delivered from colonial mentality. You have to be delivered from colonial religion. You have to be delivered from everything colonialism. Colonialism is inside your brain. We have to remove it first. Then you begin to think like somebody that wants to be free. Like when you have an addict, you want to cure the addict before you can engage the addict in some other things that the person will do, some meaningful things that the person will do. So we want to remove the addiction, that slavery, that colonialism that they planted inside your head. We want to pull it out first. And then when we are now discussing, other things will begin to make sense. And it happens instantly like this. Once you just say, oh, I want to stop thinking as a slave. I want to stop thinking as a colonized mind. Film, it disappears. When we now talk, it will be entering, to enter your ear. So it's very important. Take home point. What will be the final outcome for Nigeria after a time-bound period of transitioning? This thing that Ninas is discussing, we're not talking about another one, no, because some people just want to plagiarize. They jump up from one evil forest and say, yes, we too want to fix the constitution. Something that you just found out. No, we are working with people that have worked for 25 years to put things in place. That's the time-bound, that's the transition, time-bound transitioning we are speaking about. That's where we're going. And we're asking, you said, write it in the comments. What will be the final outcome? Because if you know what the final outcome is, you see, you'll be motivated to do more. Will give us the answer. Those that know, please continue to write. Federation or confederation or independent successor countries. Have you seen? Everybody should be happy. Everybody should be rejoicing. Our salvation is in front of us. We are closer to it than when we began. Announcements as we finish. We have our wisdom of our ancestors, spotlight on wisdom of our ancestors. These are Daughters of Truth videos on YouTube and Facebook. It will help you to get back your identity, like we said. Part of what the colonial monsters did was to make us reject who we are. And we started having identity crisis. We see it in us trying to bleach our skin, trying to straighten our hair, trying to look like Oyibo man, and we will never look enough like Oyibo man. We are Black women. We are indigenous peoples. We are native people. We are villagers. We are close to nature. We were made from nature, and we are close to nature. So we are not ashamed to identify with nature. That's why we are conservatives. We want to conserve nature. We want to conserve humanity. We want to conserve people. Ndubisi in my dialect, it says, life is supreme. So we hold human life sacrosanct, and we believe that all men are born equal. So that's why we do what we do. So we have those videos. If you just type it, it will pull up, hopefully. And then we have a Smart African on Spotify, our sister, Didu Woche, also on Clubhouse. Please follow her. You'll get all the information you need. And then Twitter Tuesday. Even if you go on Tuesday, you're tweeting, Ninas is right. Hashtag Ninas is right. Hashtag we stand with Ninas. Hashtag transition now. Hashtag N1999 Constitution. That will be good enough. And then if you want to learn more, go to Nina's website. It's called ninasvoice.org. We also have Daughters of Truth website, the daughtersofTruth.org. You type the Daughters of Truth.org. Of course, you see our logo, the pregnant woman. Yes, we're pregnant. We are giving birth to live babies. It's coming. It's coming. We're patiently working on it. We are moving. Okay, so insist on transition now. Transition now. Of course, we have our catalog and campaign materials. This is for us, our own Igbo people. We want to see Yoruba people who know they're doing something. They're printing flyers. We see the work that our father, Reverend Dr. David Salam is doing, and other people that are working with him. We see people in other parts of indigenous that we can't even call their names one by one, from different people, Middle Belt, Ejo, all those places, people on the ground working, trying to sensitize their own people. They're discussing. This discussion is not what you come on social media to discuss. Like we said, we only come here because we want to give the information to our people. Discussion is going on the ground. The Nina Secretariat information, the phone numbers, if you want to be part of the movement, you want to be part of the everything going on. Nina's Secretariat, the numbers are here. LNC Secretariat, the numbers are also here. These are individuals, the website. People are on the ground working so hard. And we say kudos to all of you for what you're doing. All of you for what you're doing. Thank you very much. Our time is fast spent. And then we have our social media handles, YouTube, video, TikTok. On TikTok, we are Umada 2019. TikTok is doing a good job. We see people liking, following, and every sharing and all that. Thank you so much. We are here because of you. So please, on Instagram, Twitter, just type Daughters of Truth. You will see our videos, and you see videos for Ninas also. Just calm down and listen to them. We ought not to be dying of food, of hunger in the land of plenty. That's not okay. So thank you so much for staying with us. And then say bye till next week. See you again. Thank you. Bye.